I just got done watching Truthslayer's rant and on TNA, and for the most part, I can't disagree with him. Sometimes I don't really agree with what Full Killer Truthslayer say, but it was it's kind of sad when you I got into TNA at the beginning of 2003 because WWE abandoned us Australians pretty much. All we had was Raw, and this was during a period when Raw was not the same product that it was, and this was the post the build up to WrestleMania Booker T stuff, and I mean it's not as bad as what it is now, but it was pretty bad. I mean and this was a period when apparently SmackDown was very hot, so I missed it. And you got then we got the TNA pay per view, weekly pay per views. We only got one a month, but I tuned in to the one where Russo got to book the matches, and yes, it was a kind of a rehash of the NWO, but in a good way. It was like what they needed at the time. They needed a heel group because they didn't really have someone to really go up against Jeff Jarrett, and that night Raven debuted, and then they had the guy. And so I tuned in for the next few months and saw it once a month, and I was glad. So I saw these great matches, and I was like, "Whoa, this is really great wrestling." Then we lost it for a while because WWE decided, "Oh, we'll give them SmackDown back. We'll give them the pay-per-views back." So SummerSlam, bang, great SummerSlam and all this, and I kind of lost it with TNA. I didn't see it, and then sure enough, after a long time of begging the calling my cable provider saying I want TNA, I want TNA, we got the pay-per-views back, the monthly ones. Like got Sacrifice, not sure where, can't really remember. I think it was 2005 the year it was, and I got to see my two favorite tag teams going at it, the Team 3D and the James Gang, the New Age Outlaws, and that. And before the match, Mike Tenay actually commented, "Hey, this is only the second time that these two tag teams have faced each other on pay-per-view," and it was like, yeah, you're right, it's first time. Granted, it wasn't the greatest technical match, and these two tag teams were on the tail end, but it was a nice thing. You got Christian Cage in the main event, where I thought he belonged, but granted his title reign didn't live up to the hype and all that, but it was good that he got his chance. And yes, make a long story short, I stopped watching because we couldn't afford cable anymore, and satellite TV, pay TV anymore, so got it back. Right time, got impacts, everything, was watching it and then I hear Hulk Hogan's coming in. And I'm like, oh well, this is going to be the greatest thing that's ever happened, or this is going to be the worst. Guess what? I was right. It's the worst thing that's ever happened. It takes away the 6-sided ring, which, all right, but people have gotten over and all that. Not even I have. All right, it's gone. I've dealt with it. I was one of the longest holdouts saying, "Come on, bring it back, bring it back." And well, I was like, all right, they're trying still to, it's 3 months in. I was saying, oh, all right, they're just trying to find out what they want to do and all that. And now that they've figured out what they want to do, it's like, no, that's not what we want. We want great wrestling. This is TNA should be the wrestling company. Here's you want to fix the problems right now. All right, cut down the backstage skits. Here's what you do. Interview is the only thing. Interviews are the only thing that should be done backstage. If you want to do some sort of skit or something, have it in the back. An interview done in the back, and then towards the end of the interview, or you might hear some. The interviewer might, Jeremy Borash, Christy Hemme, whoever it is, hears something, sneaks the camera in to the doorway like that. I always liked that. I thought, well, it's not like there's a camera crew that's right there and everything. That was good. Okay. And here's the other thing to do. Hogan out the door. Bischoff out the door. Dixie should find someone and say, interview people saying, okay, what do you want to do? Oh, well, until she finds something that's different, something that hasn't been done. Because I'm sure there is something that has not been done in wrestling, or something that hasn't been done in years. And I'm not talking 10 years, I'm talking 20 years, I'm talking 30 years. Something that hasn't been done for that long, that no 20-year-old wrestling fan's gonna go, oh, that's a rehash of the NWO. The NWO was good in its time for very valid reasons, and truthfully, has touched on that. Okay. And this Immortal is a rehash of the NWO, and everyone saw it. And yeah, okay, for one night it was good. I still don't get why Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan would work together. These guys on TV have hated each other since Ric Flair walked in the WWE door. Even before that. So it's time to get rid of the rubbish. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Magpie2541. I hope everyone liked the video I recently put up on my channel. Thank you.